Yes, a betrayal of the American people. Shocking video. It shows a Department of Homeland Security contractor admitting that the White House is trying to keep illegal migrant ghost flights on the down low as they are released into the United States. This has frustrated border agents turned their back on Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, begging for answers.
It may appear that everything's hunky-dory. We know better. I know better.
The commitment remains, and we'll keep fighting. And let me just say, you can turn your back on me, but I'll never turn my back on you.
You did the day you were appointed.
Wow. Joining me right now is Texas Congressman Roger Williams. Congressman, thanks very much for weighing in on this. It appears the border agents have had it. They are confronting Secretary Mayorkas. They want answers, and they want to know why all of these flights are being kept secret. Your reaction?
Well, I mean, he needs to hear from them. I'm glad that he had the initiative to go down there and hear the border agents, because they're going to tell him the truth. I'm glad they did. But, I mean, it's a mess down here. Maria, I know you're coming down tomorrow, but when you start moving people at night, you start doing all this thing, it shows that everything they're doing is wrong. They have no plan. We've got a border czar, and the vice president hadn't even been down here, or the president hasn't been down here. And these border patrol agents are overwhelmed. They need assistance. They need help. And they need tools to secure this border and protect our sovereignty.
I mean, how is this not a dereliction of duty, Congressman? I mean, seriously, you've got wide open borders. Joe Biden misleading the American people, saying that the border is closed. Of course it's not. We had 2 million apprehensions in the last year. We've got more in the current fiscal quarter. Where is this going? What is the motivation to keep all of these borders wide open and have so many people coming through the Mexican border with Texas, and we don't even know half of them and what their intentions are? 650,000 gotaways, and I'm told that's a low number.
Yeah, we had almost 2 million this past year, and the way we're going to have 2 million more. It's hard to say why this administration wants to do this. I mean, that we're sending young men and women all over the world, but we're not sending them to our border. We need people to come through the ports of entry, not between the ports of entry. Realize the American dream the right way. But when you start letting people in based on identification of warrants, I mean, my gosh, nobody hardly believes that when they begin to hear that. So this administration has a dereliction of duty, and it's a real problem. And the problem, Maria, is nobody wants to admit it. You've got to come down here to see it. It's like a movie picture when you see the way the Border Patrol is treated, and the wall and everything else. Nobody can believe it.
You're absolutely right.
We need to adhere to the law.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. That's why we're taking the show down again. I'm coming down there today. I'll be there tomorrow on the air live from the Mexico-Texas border. This is the 4th time that we are taking our program down there. Can you identify any policy out of this administration that's actually helping the American people? Because you've got the wide open border policy, then you've got the free money policy. All this money slashing too few goods has spiked massive inflation. Now small businesses are actually on the brink. We've got a new Goldman Sachs survey this morning that shows 84% of rising inflation. 84% of the people say rising inflation is a major concern. 97% of small business owners are saying that the worker shortage is impacting their bottom line, Congressman. So these policies are impacting American business now as well.
Well, there's no question. I'm a small business owner. I employ hundreds of people, have for 50 years. I've never seen it like this. I mean, you look at the supply chain. You know, just in Texas alone the other day, we found out we can't get engine oil. Hay prices are going to go through the roof this spring. It just touches everything because we're just printing this money and then borrowing it. And so you've got to turn this back over to Main Street. You've got to cut taxes. You've got to let Main Street breathe again and stay away from these mandates and these operatives from the federal government that's killing this economy and telling people it's okay not to work. $15 is a career. Sitting on the couch is a career. I don't know what's going to stop it. We got an election coming up, which I think we're going to get the House back, and the Senate can stop a lot of this. But this administration has turned their back on this country and defending small business, defending Main Street, and I think they're going to pay for it if we can last that long.
How extraordinary. And while you were talking, you reminded me of another bad policy, and that is killing the XL pipeline. Look what that has done to the price of oil. Roger, you're talking about gasoline prices up 60% year over year. Real quick.
Yeah, I mean, and this didn't happen. You could have $150 barrels of oil, if you can imagine. We just need to turn the private sector loose, let the government get out of our lives, and turn this thing around. It's not going to happen in this administration. We've got to be ready to go for it in November.
All right, Congressman, good to check in with you. We will keep watching all of that. Thank you, sir.